Yo, what is going on, guys? Johnny here. Welcome back to another Call of Duty Black Ops 4 video, and today I want to talk about a problem that I have right now with exclusivity, and I'm talking about the Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Blackout beta that is going to be coming out on September 10th. Now, before we get into that, let's talk about what we know about the beta so far. We know that it starts on Monday, September 10th for PS4, Friday, September 14th for Xbox One, PC Early Access on September 14th, and it's an open beta for the PC on Saturday, September 15th. Now, that is actually where the problem lies, but we will get into that shortly. The next thing that we know is that we are going to have solos, duos, and quads. I mean, honestly, no surprise there. It wouldn't be a proper beta or a battle royale without these modes, of course. As for maps, weapons, and characters, the Blackout map will feature iconic parts of fan favorite maps from the past, so like Nuketown, at Firing Range Studio, whatever it was called first. I think it was Firing Range first. Pretty much it's going to have some of your fan favorite maps and some of their elements there, and I'm super excited for that. I'm going to be completely honest, I do like that. I also like the idea of playing with weapons from COD's past, well, from Treyarch's COD's past. It would be awesome if they all got together, because I would love to use like an ACR or an ICR-1, whatever the case may be. The next thing we know is that there are going to be land, sea, and air vehicles. That means there's going to be ATVs, cars, tanks, jet skis, helicopters, you name it. There's going to be a whole bunch of stuff, because realistically, we need that without the building element to actually keep the gameplay and the flow of it kind of going pretty well, similar to what PUBG does, which, by the way, PUBG, I just started playing it yesterday. Amazing. The next thing we know is that it is going to be strictly a first person point of view. There is not going to be any third person, and I know that a lot of people were actually angry about that, because traditionally battle royales have been in third person, including H1Z1 King of the Kill, which is, I think, well, they didn't start it, but I think they were the persons who like popularized it before it was cool, or you know, they were doing it first, and they were third person. Then PUBG came along, they were third person, and now we got Fortnite, game that's taken over the globe practically, free to play. I mean, of course, what do you expect? All the hype behind it. That is third person. Also, I am interested to see what the first person POV is going to be like. You might actually have people playing around aggressively instead of just hiding behind stuff, waiting for you to peek and just peek shooting, because that is garbage. And finally, if you download the beta for the Black Ops 4 multiplayer beta, do not delete it. Keep it on your system, and if you did delete it, I don't know what to tell you. I assume you would be able to download it again, but if you haven't, be sure to not delete it. And also, if you didn't play the multiplayer beta and you actually pre-ordered the game in order to get the Blackout beta, you should be getting your codes closer to the start of the beta. So far, this is all we know, and it's next to nil. We just know the basics, like, and I do mean basics. This is bare bones. This is all the information we have right now. But Game Spain, this is where my problem starts. Game Spain. Game is, I think, Europe's version of like GameStop. They do pre-orders, and they're like a brick and mortar shop, the same way that GameStop is out here in the States. Game Spain actually tweeted this out. Now, I'm not even going to try to read this because my Spanish is horribly broken. Estamos probando ahora Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Aprovechamos para recordar, whatever. Pretty much they say 10 de septiembre en el PlayStation 4. That's 10th of September on PS4. That's the start date. 14 de septiembre en Xbox One. 14th of September on Xbox One. 14th of September on PC. And durarán hasta el 17 de septiembre. That means it will last until the 17th of September. That means that PS4 is going to get an entire week of Blackout beta, which in and of itself is not a bad thing. I actually like that it's going to be a week, at least on the PS4, to give Treyarch enough time to gather enough data that they need in order to fix it. However, my problem is that we are only going to get it for 4 days, I think it is. Yeah, for 4 days on the Xbox One, and that is just not okay with me. And even worse on PC, because you might get it for 3 days or only 2 if you decide to do the open beta. And here's the problem. Black Ops 4 ran piss poor on occasions on the Xbox One. I don't have the One X. I have the base model Xbox, and the Blackout 4 beta, I mean, it was cool and all, don't get me wrong, but about 30% of the time, realistically, it ran piss poor. There was dropped frames, there was so much rubber banding, there was so much stuttering, it was almost unplayable. I had to leave that game, hopefully find a lobby with a different host, because I don't know what was going on. It ran pretty bad on Xbox at certain points. And also, PC is a monster. There's a whole bunch of moving parts when it comes to actually developing for PC, which is why I think that only 2 to 3 days for a Battle Royale beta on a PC to me just does not seem like enough. I feel like they are going to botch this. I mean, I know that it's on Battle.net, and Battle.net is actually very good with their PC support, which, hey, that's fantastic. I want my PC players to actually enjoy the game too, but they need more time. I just think that this is really unfair, not because PS4 gets 1 week, but only because I don't feel like they're going to be properly optimizing everything, and I do feel like there's going to be a huge patch at launch for Xbox One and PC. I mean, there's always a huge patch at launch regardless, but I just feel like this time it might be bigger for the other 2 platforms that are not PlayStation because of this reason. And this brings me back to, you know, exclusivity. I'm actually not going to get into that. I just think it's total garbage. I didn't like it when it was back on the Xbox, and I don't like it now when it's on PS4. It always just seemed kind of unfair. Now, don't get me wrong, I get it. It's a business. They got to do what they do. They got to get that money, and they're under contract. I get it. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you guys think that this is fair? Like I said, it is a good thing that it's going to last a week at least on PS4 to give them at least enough time to gather all the data that they need to, or as much as they can, in order to improve the game before launch. That's just my opinion. Once again, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like on it. Drop a motherfucking like on it. Be sure to browse the channel. If you're new around here, I do everything Call of Duty, gameplays, leaks, glitches, news, you name it, I do it all. So be sure to browse the channel. And if you like what you see, consider dropping a sub, joining the casual crew, biggest dicks on the internet, 100% confirmed. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.